It's a love story with a Hollywood ending, one that forged its way onto one big screen and millions of little screens worldwide.
I just, thinking back on it, I can't even believe that it happened.
Matt Still and Ginny Joyner of Locust Grove, Georgia start dating in the fall of 2010. By their second date, Matt already knows that Ginny is the one for him.
We were having dinner at my house that I made for her.
He did the whole thing. He did the candles, the rose petals, he had his roommate dress up in a three-piece suit and act like our waiter.
And she fell out of her chair, and when she got up, she said, oh my gosh, Matt, I feel like I'm in a movie. And I said, no, we're gonna make the movies jealous.
Making the movies jealous. It's a spontaneous thought that immediately takes root in Matt's head.
That night I had a dream that I was gonna marry this girl, and I dreamed up the whole proposal, and it just stuck from that day.
His dream? To surprise Ginny with a marriage proposal by way of a movie trailer. It's an ambitious idea, one that Matt knows he can't pull off by himself. So he contacts friend and local video whiz Michael Mueller to help make his dream a reality.
So I'm like, okay, and I'm thinking, you know, just some bullet points, like I'd like to do this. But it was like a script, you know, like you had to sign a disclosure form to like read this, right? So I'm like, okay, he definitely knows exactly how he wants it done.
For nearly a month, Matt and Michael collaborate, writing, shooting, and editing a video marriage proposal for the ages, titled, What Else?
Making the movies jealous. A love story so true, it couldn't have been written.
In the faux trailer, Matt asks Ginny's dad for her hand in marriage.
I'd like to have your blessing, sir. May I have your daughter's hand in marriage?
Then sets off to get his gal.
I would love to have you as a son-in-law.
There's a lot of things in that video that people don't know about, that there's a lot of deep meaning behind it. Like where me and her dad are talking, you know, that's a church camp that she grew up at.
What are you waiting for?
Their video short is full of twists, turns, and even cinematic nuances.
I said, wouldn't it be funny, there's all this anticipation, big build-up, right? He's coming, she knows by this time that he's coming to the theater, right? Stops for popcorn and takes his time with it, you know what I mean? It had romance, it had suspense, it had comedy, it had everything wrapped up into 7 minutes.
However, creating the video is only half the job. The other half, keeping Ginny in the dark.
She'd be calling Matt, and I'm like, she never does this. She never like, where are you at or what are you doing? I don't know if she kind of had like a sixth sense of something going on.
Many nights that I was just like, God, I'm just gonna forget it and just do it, you know, because that was what was important.
But Matt stays true to his vision and is able to convince Ginny's brother to take her to the movies and make certain that she is seated in a specific seat designated to catch her reaction on camera as it's happening.
Thank goodness her brother, he got her right to where she needed to be, and the camera was hit.
From there, it's lights, camera, reaction.
I just want you to know that I love her too, and I am by no means trying to steal her away from you.
I had all these thoughts going through my head, and I obviously knew that was Matt's voice.
I want to spend the rest of my life with her. She is my heart.
And I knew it was my daddy's hands. So I was in and out of belief and disbelief the whole time.
May I have your daughter's hand in marriage?
You have my permission.
When he said, what are you waiting for? Matt was like, and then started running. That's when I was like, oh gosh, he's coming here. Like, he's coming to ask me.
Matt enters the theater just at the right moment and drops to one knee.
Will you give me the honor? And will you marry me?
Then, Matt reveals the final surprise. An audience stacked with their family and friends, all seated in the back so Ginny wouldn't notice them in the dark theater.
And he turned me around and my family and friends were all up in the stands, and it was just an unreal moment. And like I said, I just, thinking back on it, I can't even believe that it happened.
Ginny says yes, and the mission is accomplished flawlessly.
Right here.
Matt and Michael post the video on the internet, complete with Ginny's reactions.
The only reason we even posted online was because there was some people that were supposed to be in the theater that day that weren't able to come, and everybody's like, oh, we got to see it, you know?
They saw it all right. So did more than 20 million others. Matt and Ginny become overnight YouTube sensations, scoring rave reviews from countless viewers.
I think that it's good for people to see a true love story.
The best emails that I've received is from people that have been married for years and say, you know, I was really in a slump with my marriage, and me and my wife, we watched your video and it renewed, you know, our love for each other.
People's girlfriends see that and they're like, why didn't you do the Matt Still proposal? You know, it's like, how do you beat that, you know?
There's a new video that the couple is watching over and over again these days. Their wedding day, which took place on Thanksgiving weekend 2011. And so, their love story continues.
What Matt does for me makes me feel like the luckiest woman in the world.
I'm still living a dream because I get to marry the most incredible woman I've ever met.